Esto es lo que Dios quiere pa' mí. Esto es lo que Dios quiere pa' mí. Esto es lo que Dios quiere pa' mí. Esto es lo que Dios quiere pa' mí.
When I was in elementary school, it was very obvious who the popular girl was. It was very obvious.
This like, another girl story?
No. Well, yeah. It was very obvious who the popular girl was because everything just kind of she was like a magnet, right? Like you walked into the class.
What was her name?
What was her name? Oh, Patricia. I was gonna make Patricia. I was gonna make up a name, Patricia. So you walked into the class and she was almost a focal point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like kind of turned to her. Like she was a magnet. You went into the gym. Same shit. If we separated into groups, she was the group. I'm saying everybody was around her. Lunch, same thing. She was the focal point, right? She was so popular that it wasn't a question if you liked her. Like, of course, all the boys liked her. Like, that wasn't even a question. So much so that if she liked you, y'all were dating. Like, that's it. Y'all were dating. So, and she would like a boy every 2 days. She would like a different boy. So, you know, in a week, she was dating at least 3 boys.
Jeez.
So, and this is, I'm talking about maybe 3rd grade.
She had a dad?
What'd you say?
Did she have a dad?
She have a dad? I don't know.
That's a good question.
So then I remember I was in a group of 3 boys. Like, we were the ones that kind of were always together. It was Jose, Franklin, and me, right? Now, that was Jose's ex already. He been dated her in the beginning of the school, right? She been liked him in the beginning of the school year.
What grade is this?
It's like 3rd grade, bro.
Bro, what?
She been like this guy. So they had their thing and they was done already, right? So that was his ex. He was off her. And it was just me and Franklin that haven't dated her yet, right? And I'm in 3rd grade. I'm peeping this like rotation that she got going on, and I'm playing it cool like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing it cool like I don't care. But Shorty was cute. She was cute. And
is she still cute today? Like as an adult?
You know what? I wonder if Shorty's still alive, man. Because I haven't.
You never saw her since?
No, she might not even be real. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, so then one day, and she won't even, she was so gangster with her, bro. She won't even tell you that she liked you. She had her henchman, she had her friend come up to you and be like, yo, Patricia likes you today. And y'all was dating, that's it.
What the fuck is it today?
And because she will only keep one on her for.
She had an assistant. She had an assistant like, yo, go there, dile allí, like,
exactly.
Dile a este.
And she would only keep you around for 2 days max. So one day she comes in, so her assistant comes and taps Franklin on the shoulder and says, yo, Patricia likes you.
Yo, he was up. It was his turn.
Bro, and we had already discussed the foolishness of this game that's being played. We already discussed this foolishness. And when they tell you that people change in life, bro, people change for the quickness. Because my man he was looking at us like peasants, bro. Chest out, like, man, y'all don't got nothing on me, man. What? He was walking different. And I was like, damn, that's foul, bro. Like, he wasn't even in the circle no more. Like, he was with Shorty. I'm like, damn, bro, we in lunch, he was Shorty. I'm like, what's happening, yo? My boy changed. And
he forgot. He forgot
about.
Are you mad at a 3rd grade?
He forgot the motion because if y'all see the motion is every 3 months, he writing this motion hard.
I'm like, yo, he's trying to ride this wave until the wave crashes. And I'm hating OD. I'm like, yo, my homie switched up. Like, we supposed to be ride or die. And Steven, I'm not mad at a 3rd grader. I was a 3rd grader as well. So it's not like I'm a grown man mad at this 3rd grader. I was a 3rd grader. So I'm tight. I'm like, damn, my man's like acting up, man. And I remember exactly. It was a Wednesday, right? It was a Wednesday, and he was told. And then, so he dated her Wednesday and Thursday. Friday morning, your boy got tapped on the shoulder. You feel me? Friday morning, your boy got tapped on the shoulder. And I remember how he was. And I was like, I was judging him. But it was something about that tap on the shoulder. It changed me too, bro. It changed me too. I was like, oh, I'm fucking up. Oh, I'm up, boy. And I told you she only been dating dudes 2 days. But me, technically,
You were
I
up.
had her Friday. I mean, we wasn't seeing each other, but Saturday and Sunday, I was still booed up. You know what I mean? Technically. And all of Monday. So out of everybody in the school, I had Shorty for 4 days, bro.
You had to
4
one up.
days. I had to one up him. That's my chronicles, my elementary school chronicles, bro.
What elementary school is it? ABC school?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We was in there. Bro, but that goes to show you that people change up at an early age, man.
Yeah, the signs were there.
The signs were there. For everybody not recognizing this voice, saying we had some behind the scenes drama, and we have John's new replacement.
I'm the new guy.
We have John's new replacement. We got Juventus in the fucking building. Steven, you don't have sound systems or nothing?
Yeah, my mouth.
No, hey, yo, thank you for joining us,
buddy.
man. We've been talking about doing this for a while.
Yes, sir.
And we finally here. How many people mispronounce your name?
Bro. That's a good question, bro. Like everyone. I feel there was one person who, it was a chick too. I forgot. No. It was a dude. I was at a writing session, and I'm introducing myself to everyone, and then actually no, someone's like, we're like all like networking and going hard and shit during this writing session, and then this dude was like, yo, I really fuck with your shit, bro. Let me have your Instagram, da. We should like collaborate in the future. So I'm like, all right, cool. Give him my Instagram, and then he sees it or whatever, like on there, and he said it, and then he said it the way that you're supposed to say it, the way I say it,
Mm-hmm.
and not the way you're supposed to say it, but the way I say it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, bro, you're the first person to ever actually like on first attempt get it. But prior to that, bro, like in my experience with having this as my alias, like I've been introduced as like Juventus. Juventus is like the most common one. Juventus, or like.
But you see, even when you mispronounce it, it still kind of sounds swaggy though. Like.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, I'm him.
Yeah.
When I get on stage and I say, I'd be like Juventus and shit. I'm cool with however it's said. It's never like a taken personal or anything like that. It's all love at the end of the day.
It's like black, but he spells it with a 6.
With a 6, yeah.
So it's like
you talking about 6 Flag?
6 Flag, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like even if people mispronounce it, I mean, at some point that's not the point.
Even who was it? I recently shot the music video for LKDKPM NOW, and I was networking with those videographers who were based out in Germany. And when I told my name, they genuinely just asked like, yo, how do you even say that? And I had to put it out. I had to put it in syllables in to sound it out for them. And I put who, WHO -VEN -TUZ. I felt like that was the closest, Juventus. But they were able to somewhat get it as well.
That's cool too. I like when branding wise, when things are spelled out that way, on clothes and I think I've seen that before, but that always looks dope when it's I don't know what the name of it, but when you have the definition of a word and it's spelled out how you were saying it,
the pronunciation.
Yeah, that always looks mad cool, just the format of it. That's dope as hell. Yo, I've been thinking about your journey, and every place that I go with it, I always bring it back to kind of what we're doing here, kind of what we're experiencing here. So from the very beginning, before when we started the pod, I always worried about, dang, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be cringy. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be the corny dude. Like, and I was listening to an interview with Ransom. You know Ransom, the rapper.
The rapper, yeah.
And he was saying that when he started rapping, he didn't even want to say that he was a rapper. Like he didn't even want to say it. He just told people he was a football player because there was like a corny like stigma to when they said, "Yo, I'm a rapper." And when he was saying that, I was like, "Yo, I feel that me doing a podcast." Like everybody does a podcast, and there's so many jokes about everybody having a podcast. So that was, and it was almost holding me back from wanting to start this podcast. And then I was like, damn, that kind of sounds like what I'm going through when someone asks me like what I do. I have my day job, but like what I want to do is pod.
Fuck yeah.
So like when I even mentioned like, oh,
You
I have
good,
a podcast.
bro? You need a minute?
When I even mentioned that I have a podcast, I'm like, oh, like I don't want to be the another guy with a podcast type shit.
Like it gets like, do you feel like it gets, when that question pops up, you feel skeptical about it right away type of thing, like about where the conversation is gonna go, or like what do you feel?
I feel instantly, I feel like I never question what I'm doing because you know what I'm saying, I think we're doing great. I think we're gonna be great.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are doing awesome, to be honest. You guys are killing it. I fuck with y'all shit. Y'all content is great.
And we have gears. We have another gear to get to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very confident in what we got going on. My resistance is like, damn, I'm going to be judged by these people now. You know what I'm saying? It's always the judgment part of that. And fair or not, that is like a feeling that I always have. So my question for you is like, how does that reflect in your world?
Like, I remember when I first started and shit, you know, I've been dibbling and dabbling in the journey for a minute, like early days, like MySpace music days, you know. And I remember in those days I was just excited and shit because like nobody was really doing it like that, like at an independent level. You really had to go to the studio. At these times you couldn't really, no one really had the, you know, DistroKid or CD Baby or independent distributor to put your shit out on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. It was just really like fun, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like if you did it, it was because you loved it, you know what I mean? And if you found the way to get it done, is because you loved it. Because niggas would just be like, I rap and like, or da 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 da, or like I'm doing this, but they wasn't really like, when you like really got into a conversation, it was like, yo, let me hear something. You feel me? It was like nothing to show for what they said, who they said they were at the time. And I feel like for me, I was just excited, bro. Like even like I remember I went to downtown. I went in Amboy. I went downtown, and I went to, you know, that small electronics store by like, it's right on Smith Street. It's like it's always been there. It's like a staple electronics store right by Sneaker Ferry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sneaker Ferry, yep.
And
it's on Hobart.
Yeah,
Smith Street.
Yeah, there we go. That street. And I went there and I was like, yo, you guys got a mic? I remember I'm like a sophomore and I went there a freshman. I believe I'm a freshman in high school or some shit. And I asked for a mic and he brought out like an expensive, you know, variety of shit that I couldn't afford. And I said, yo, you got something more on my budget. And he brought out this like basket of like $5 mics that you could just connect to your computer. And at the time I had an iMachine, you know, the Apple computer with the big behind and shit.
Oh yeah.
I had one of them shits, and I just
with
bought
the colorful backs.
This one didn't have this one was just a plain white one. It would have been cool if I had that one though. But I fucking bought the $5 mic. I got this program called Audacity, and I just started recording. Audacity was a free program. I just started recording on there. Like you could just download the beats or whatever. And I was just proud to show people at school, like, yo, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was corny or what, like at the time I thought I was the shit, but you know, looking back at it, and you know, those were just early stages of the early layers of who I am now as an artist.
I remember you. You were going by. Did you start off going by Miguel Weezy?
Miguel Weezy, bro, and that shit was funny too. Like that was like one I did that. I don't know if you guys were in Amboy High at the time. I did the talent show. I did Amboy Idol, and it was like me, this kid named Carlos, this other kid named Oliver, and
I
Anthony.
do remember that. Yeah.
And we did the Forever song by Lil Wayne, Eminem, Drake, and Kanye. And I had Lil Wayne's part, but I was called Weezy prior to that. And it was some kid named Anderson in school who like he knew I rapped prior. We played baseball together or whatever. He knew I rapped prior. And like I felt like it was him who said it out loud one day and it just stuck. And everybody was like, you remember that one big classroom in Amboy High on the 3rd floor? It was like a humanities classroom, and it was like on the corner. It was the biggest classroom in Amboy High.
Yeah.
Like it was like the bell rang, and niggas was coming out of that room, and he was like, that's a big ass like intersection in that school, and he was just like Weezy, and everybody. I just remember like everybody stopping and like looking to see who the fuck is Weezy, and I knew he was talking to me because that's what he called me in the baseball bus and shit. And like everyone like saw it was me, and then everyone just from then on identified me as that. Until this day, honestly, like people don't even call me Juventud; they'll call me Weezy, and I'm 100% fine. Like I love that about it.
Yeah, that's like that'll be like a deep cut in your story, like you know what I'm saying, like years and decades from now, somebody calls you, you're like, damn.
Joe LaPuma's gonna be like, so they called you Weezy back in high school. That's gonna be Joe LaPuma.
I can't wait for an R word to say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick. Like I'm gonna be like, damn, you know that?
Oh yeah, Nerd War.
He gonna be like, yeah, I heard it on that first podcast you ever put out. This is the first podcast I ever put out.
Yo, shout out.
Wherever you know.
Homegrown. I remember that, and I remember seeing you guys, Mike Green too, later on. And,
Mike Green, shout out Mike Green.
Yeah, and I just remember seeing you guys and always thinking like, yo, that's mad fly. Like just like creating your own shit was always fly. So it always intrigued me, like creating. So like I always had it, but on the back of my mind, like, I want to do something, but never had like the eureka moment or like the yo, this is it moment until recently. And did you have that right away? That, oh shit, this is it?
I always like, it's just tough to like. It's like I didn't have that right away because I went through mad adversity, yo. Like I started off in those early stages of like me making music. I started off in a group, and we were called All Stars. And then like I created the group, and then like there was so much drama like within like years. We like made songs, put them out on like MySpace Music. We would perform these songs at like Amboy Idol, Amboy's Got Talent, every open mic around the city and shit. And like everyone knew these songs, yo. Like it was like pretty cool like thing to be a part of. But it got to the point where like it was a 3-man group, and like one of us got envied towards one another, and then I ended up getting kicked out of the group because I was the one that got like envied on. And so it was like a lot of like dealing with those type of adversities, even like from my own people, like experiencing rejection, you feel me? At that like level to like meeting up with like other people from out of Amboy and like them seeing my worth, and then like me kind of mirroring that and seeing like, oh shit, like I can kind of do this, you feel me?
You were talking earlier about networking and writing groups. What is that? What has that been like? Building kind of, I don't say building a brand, but just kind of meeting. I mean, networking, basically, just networking with other people. Like, how has that been?
That's been like a part of the journey for a minute. Like now, it's been more of like a thing because, you know, there's a label behind it. like there's, you know, aka we went to this writing camp, but it's always been the writing camp, you know, like it's always like every time you go to a studio and you're there with another artist, another collaborator, you're there like coming together for the greater purpose of the best of the art, you feel me? So you're there camping it out, like whether you see it that way or not, that's what it is. And that's what it is at these like this camp I went to. It was my bro, shout out my bro Furman Jr., Furman Jr., aka Sincerely ADHD, who's a artist slash engineer and way more. He's a creator from our city actually, and he's actually like Emmy nominated, you feel me? Like we have Emmy nominated engineers, producers in our city, bro, that like our city I want to say, you know, our city kind of like fails to like in regards to like our city. When I say our city, I mean like politically, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Amboy doesn't like really embrace like their creatives like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, he's like he's doing a hell of a fucking job right now, and he hosted that writing camp for this artist who's a Spanish talent. Her name is Olivia, and he had like a group of producers, a group of engineers, a group of writers, and there was like 3 rooms, and in one room like I was there writing a dembow song and shit, and then another room that was writing a bachata, and another room that was writing
that's hard,
like a soul song, you feel me? And like you have everybody just going nuts, you feel me? Like you walk into a room and it's an experience, you walk into another room and it's another experience, another world, another dimension. And yeah, they booked like that there. I was only there one day, but like they had a 3-day thing, and like they were going in, bro. Like yeah, shout outs to them for that. I was just recently talking to Furman because I told him like, yo, we should do that. Like we should come together and create these camps for people to partake in. And and you know what I'm saying? Like that what we did with that girl Liv, and like bringing all those people together, that was literally the blueprint to like what could be done time after time with like other artists, you feel me? And like we could do that in a networking base, and then like from there we can build on to like developing artists independently, as in like, you know, one-on-one, like create that one-on-one experience to like help build and develop that art, whichever artist wants that or needs to be helped in develop.
Yeah, that sounds like an experience, especially with the collaborating with like peers. I wonder how things are going to change, because right now we're in that independent vibe, right? It's a ownership independence ecosystem now, right? So it's like owning your own shit, you know, doing everything yourself. Like you said in the beginning about going and getting your $5 mic. I'm saying doing it on your own, and then now having the platforms where you can just put things out and have people listen to it. We're back. Steven, what is your thought of the week? What's your thought of the week? We do thoughts of the week now. So like every week, whatever comes to mind throughout the week. It could be a one-liner, it can be a story, it could be whatever like you've been thinking about during the week. We like to talk about it. So Steven, start us off, my boy.
Yo, so I was driving, right? And, you know, the best time to listen to music is while you're driving. And you know that Hall Ave light, how it takes forever? I'm at that light, and I have my iPod, my phone on shuffle, and some old ass song comes on. And you know how that my thought was how music can literally make you time travel. I literally forgot where I was at the time.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Music can make you time travel, right? Like I was sitting at the light, present time, but in my head, bro, I could literally see, feel. I know what I had to eat, like when I at a specific time and day when I was listening to this, like, or I guess the first time I listened to the song, or the most, what is the word I'm looking for? I guess the most meaningful time I've listened to this song. Like it literally just took me right back to that. You know what I'm saying? And I just played like a quick bunch of memories while I'm in that time frame of when I first heard the song or when it first meant the most to me. So I sat at this red light, I think it was like takes forever, and I thought of all that shit in like a blink of an eye. I relived all of that real quick. Then got sad as fuck, but you know what I'm saying?
Like a song triggered all these times where you've heard the song and like if it played like a reel in your head.
Yeah, literally. Like an Instagram reel right straight across my head.
That's fire.
That's fire. And like I think you put it in perfect words. Like when you say, you know, music can time travel, can make you time travel. Like you know when you're feeling something and someone just says it, and then it's like, yo, that's exactly how I feel. I think you did that with that. I think that's exactly how I feel with certain music. So like any song that I can listen to a song, and it'll not only will it bring me back, but it'll help me remember things in that time that I forgot about.
The funniest part though between between the song and the time frame is that they don't even connect. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, for me, like whenever I hear Differences by Genuine, it takes me back to
what the song. What song was it?
I don't remember yesterday. I don't remember what song it was because it happened to me yesterday, literally.
Oh, shit.
Usually I come unprepared as fuck to the podcast. I'm sorry, but yesterday,
we know
every except for Koi. Koi's never listening, but every time I hear Differences by Genuine, right? It's a sexual. It's not sexual, but it's an R&B track. But whenever I hear it, it takes me back to my cousin's house playing Mortal Kombat.
Dominicans on display.
Why we gotta do that?
Yo,
nah, listen, I was young.
Out, boy.
I was young.
I was young.
Yo, I hear you.
No, not like that. I was young. I couldn't afford a console. So my cousins are all older than me, and I used to sit in my cousin's room when he would leave and play his PS2, PS3, and listen to whatever music played, because my cousins would listen to music, like my older cousins.
Yeah.
They would be listening to music loud as fuck as they cleaned the house or whatever the fuck it is that they were doing. And it put me right back in that chair playing Mortal Kombat. It was the first Mortal Kombat.
Steven, if they're listening to Genuine, they wasn't cleaning the house.
I don't know what they was doing. I don't know what they was doing. It don't matter to me.
That's hilarious. That's funny. You know. That's like the power of music, and like different things that it can do. That's damn. I feel like sit in that. Like that's really.
I feel like profound. most art can do that though, because you can look at a picture and you can know exactly what you were wearing, what you were feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see an upper body picture and you know what pants you wore that day. Of course, if the picture's like meaningful, you know what I'm saying? Not if you have a picture
like if it triggers that memory in a sense.
Yeah, you know exactly what pants you was wearing at that time, even if they don't show it in the picture.
Now, when you make music, like, is there something an artist can do to do that, or is it just happens? Is it just happenstance?
What do you mean, like
is there something an artist can intentionally do to like create this moment, or like create a song where like locks in like this time period in your life?
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like music, at least for me, like I feel like music is like that's exactly what it is, like a journal, right? Like I remember like even not long ago I listened to my tape that I dropped in 2015, Uninvited Thoughts, and I'm like listening to these tracks and shit, which I often do, like from like maybe like once, twice a year. I'll listen to like my old shit, and I'm listening to it and I'm like, damn, like this is, I was really living this shit, like that, like these are times where like this was what I was really going through, like, and yeah, that's how I look at it, like how you said it, like there is literally that.
Do you ever feel like how do I put this? When you listen back to your old music, right? For example, like when I listen back or I go back and watch like our old podcasts, we were absolutely fucking terrible.
Oof.
It was so bad.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? I go back and I'll watch and it's like the quality's probably the same, you know what I'm saying? But like the way we spoke is not how we speak now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got so much more comfortable. We knew exactly like what to say and when to say now, but like back then it was just a lot of likes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that also relates to you, like with music. Like when you hear you rap something, you could probably, do you draw inspiration, something like that?
Yeah, I mean, like my early shit was like, I think my like, what like, I feel like what makes my sound is so raw because it's all these influences like from all over the fucking place, bro. Like, so like I grew up listening to like rock and like Spanish music, like you know what I'm saying. Like I grew up like I grew up with my step pops, and my step pops is like all 70 classic rock. You feel me? So I grew up listening to like everything and like he put me on to like everything, like all the legends, all the classics, everything. And then my mom was all like all the classic Dominican stuff. You feel me? Like so I had like everything from like not even Dominican because I would have like um Marco Antonio Solis. I would have like all these Pepita La Grande, like I would have like all these like classic Spanish artists playing all the time. I mean, like as you said, as my parents were cleaning, like that's what would be playing in the background or whatever. So I feel like my sound. Damn, I'm like losing my train of thought as I'm answering your question. Because you asked like what
Do you
inspires.
draw? Yeah, do you draw like inspiration from your old shit? Do you recognize your mistakes from your old shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
when I listen to the old shit, it's a combination of all that. Like I'm inspired by it because it's like, damn, look where I'm at now. Like I'm 100 times better than who I was at this time. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's some shit, even like listening to like some shit I made like 2 months ago, I make like I study myself to that like where I know like I'm here now like because I recognize this mistake. You feel me? Like I can now adapt and adjust. But um what I would say is like listening to the old craft and like the old work. um I like to go back and draw inspiration from it in times where I feel like I I'm in the in the verge of like losing myself. Like I don't know, I'm like making songs and I'm like, yo, hold on, this ain't me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and then like I need to like dig deep into who I am and reconnect with myself and like remember who the fuck I am real quick. Then it's like, all right, like let's smoke one and relax and listen to these records real quick and that's where like I like intentionally like to like sit down and draw inspiration from like my old shit.
Yeah, and it makes you feel better too. Like when I listen to our older episodes and I hear it, and like at first I'm like a little cringy. I'm like, damn, like we were like oof. Especially that first episode. Oh my god, that very first episode. Go back and watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I am
Go
gonna
back
watch it.
It's
I'm gonna
like
comment on it.
yeah, it's like you can tell,
Yeah.
and you can just tell with the topics, like delving, like we were staying on them too much, and then all other topics like we weren't fully prepared to talk about. It's just like just seeing like where preparation could have been better, where
There's always gonna be room for improvement, yo. That's just part of it. But that's the beauty of it too, because as you said, like you just get to look back and like appreciate where you're at the moment you're at, then and there, and shit.
No,
You know what I
this
mean?
is gonna be a curveball, but something I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate, and this is gonna be my thought of the week. This is gonna be my thought of the week. This is my thought of the week, yo. I do not understand for the life of me couples that share toothbrushes. Yo, I
never seen that. I never seen that.
Yeah.
Yo, you never seen that?
You speaking from
Nah.
experience? What the
Why
fuck
would
y'all
I
doing
speak-
over there?
Why would I speak from experience? Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe you woke up. Maybe you woke up and the producer's over here just with your toothbrush. Like,
I just took it out her mouth, and it's ours. Nah, man.
I never.
You was like spit on it.
Oh my god. Yo,
Where you seen it? Some Texas trends?
Nah.
Nah.
I've heard of that. I've heard of couples. Yo, put in the comments if you and your partner share toothbrushes. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you and your partner share toothbrushes, that is serial killer behavior. That is serial
Maybe
killer.
they're just broke, bro.
Nah, bro. Toothbrush is $1. You can buy a toothbrush for $1.
Yeah.
Maybe they take the buck for the cosmic brownie.
Toothbrush, you can get it for free too. You can probably get a toothbrush for free.
Yeah, you go to somewhere, you can find some
steal
somewhere
it
in
from
whatever
Walmart.
city you live in.
Yeah, man.
They'll help you with that.
Serial killer behavior. What else is serial killer behavior?
Shit.
I would say having a glass of milk with your dinner is serial killer behavior.
You know, I didn't say anything, and it was on purpose because I was like, I know he's gonna say some shit about me. I literally sat there, I just stared at the screen. I had a bunch of thoughts.
That is
And I'm
serial
like,
killer behavior. Yo,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I
Be-
can't.
being stuck in traffic and then pooping in the backseat of your car because you gotta know where to go.
Nah.
That's serial killer behavior. I'm not gonna say no names, but somebody told a story in the last pod about that. This serial killer behavior.
Oh shit! I gotta catch up.
The milk with the food is not that bad, bro. You're welcome.
Yo, you know a lot of people do that.
Well, pull over and poop in their car.
Not that. I have a glass of milk with your food.
Steven has a glass of milk with his dinner.
I don't anymore. Like
Where were you influenced by that? Like you growing up, you saw movies and you seen it in a movie and you said, "Fuck it, let me try it." Or like
2% milk just tastes good. Like
I fuck with 2%. Well, I used to. Well, if I were to drink cow milk, like I'll definitely drink 2% milk.
Oh hell no! Yo,
I like oat milk and shit.
Yo, me too. But yo, my man's like all artsy on us now, bro. He only drinks oat milk.
Nah, I've been with the shit, oat milk, almond milk. You feel me? Like I fuck with all this shit, but it's just my cow milk makes my stomach irritates my stomach and shit.
Oh yeah,
so I'd be like,
you be shitting in the backseat of the car.
I could be in that predicament if I end up drinking some milk. You know what I'm saying? I might end up finding myself in a sticky situation.
I feel you. All right, let me see. This is an artist, bro. Let's see how artsy you've been getting. Hold on.
Oh man.
Do you eat meat?
I do. Pause, but I do.
Pause. So you will dabble in a fritura. Like
bro. You listen to me, bro. I be cooking, bro. I get down. I'm with the shits, bro. I like honestly, like, to be transparent.
Oh wait, you already answered the question. Never mind. I was gonna say McDonald's or Wendy's breakfast, but you already answered the question.
Yeah, I don't really like. I haven't really like. Me and McDonald's haven't had a connection since like those high school days where niggas used to be there. Like that was the after party. You feel me? Like, but like ever since then, like I remember I went to college. Like then it was over. Like I started being, I guess, I shined the light onto like what the fuck I was actually consuming. Yeah. And then I was like, nah, it's curtains. But it's funny because I will fucking throw down some Wendy's sometime, you know what I'm saying? Or like some others. Like I fuck with Wendy's, I fuck with Chick-fil-A, I fuck with Popeyes from time, you know what I'm saying? Depending on I'm a big customer service guy. You feel me? Like you gotta have the customer service intact when I come see you. Because I've worked retail customer service a large part of my life. So like I just feel like it's so important and crucial to your business, to your brand. And when I go and I have a fucking negative experience at one of these franchises, I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like y'all fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a franchise.
I'm quick to never come back.
Like me too, bro.
I'm thinking too much.
No.
I sit down and that negative experience is gone. And so is the food. I sit down and that chicken sandwich is deleted as well as my negative experience.
Bro, this is how I don't know, you can call it petty or whatever. This is how I am right now. In front of my crib, there's a recycling service that comes and picks up the cardboard boxes and bottles, right? I put all the cardboard boxes outside. They missed their pickup, which is cool. All right, whatever. They missed the pickup. They said something broke down. Like, all right, I understand. They missed the pickup. Then it rained, right? So some of the boxes got wet. Then it dried up, and they came like 4 days later to pick it up. They were supposed to come the next day, but they came 4 days later to come pick it up. And then when they came and picked it up, they only took the boxes that were like not wet. And in my mind, I was like, yo, they only wet because you didn't come pick them up. And then when they were supposed to come pick it up again, they left the wet boxes there again. I was like, all right, I'm canceling the service. I'm never coming back. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I would have canceled.
That's valid though. That's valid.
And I would have left. I would have definitely considered definitely consider leaving a bad review.
Oh, you a bad review leaver?
If it's a situation like the one you experienced, yeah, like because I'm not getting that money back like at this moment. Like now I gotta pay for this, whatever this, what is it, like a monthly subscription, whatever month that was. I gotta pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I gotta like take a L because of something that you don't want to hold yourself accountable for. When as a business, like you're supposed to take the L even if I'm wrong. I feel like in that situation, you know what I'm saying? I feel like in that situation with your cardboard and shit, I feel like that's petty shit. Like, bro, take the cardboard and understand that the fact that if you don't take the cardboard, you're gonna lose a fucking client. You feel me? Like over some cardboard that's what you do already. The fuck, you know what I'm saying?
The producer asked if we look at Yelp reviews, and I'm gonna be honest, no, I don't give a fuck about no Yelp review. You know
honestly,
why? You know why? Because Garibaldi's has every negative comment.
For
and
real?
I know you know about Garibaldi's. Garibaldi's has every negative comment you can think of. From
That's a taco. That's a taco spot.
Yo, the birria tacos there be busting. I ain't gonna lie.
Oof,
Eric put me on to the birria tacos there.
Yeah,
and this is busting.
Now that green sauce is classic.
They got this burrito bowl. It's like $8. Let me tell you, that shit is thick.
Yeah, I'm about to buy that shit like tomorrow, probably.
Damn.
Come with a lot of food. But that shit has every negative comment on the planet, bro. From cockroaches to bad service. It even say people don't speak English. And I'm like,
oh, come on, bro. That's the best. I want to go. I want to go to any restaurant that's from a specific culture. Like I want to be in that culture. So if you don't speak any English, that's even better. Like I just want to be there. I was like, yo, bring me. I don't even want to look at the menu. To be honest, I'm when I go to a restaurant, I'm like, yo, like, what do you guys eat here? What's your favorite thing on the menu? That's what I want. Like I don't even look at it. Like, what do you want? What's your favorite thing? That's what I want.
I could relate to that. That's that's almost like the typical conversation between me and a waitress. It'd be like what do you like on the menu, or like what do you recommend? You know, it's my first time here. Like what's popping here? You know what I'm saying? What's the favorite, like the local favorite or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is.
Go ahead,
Steve.
I hate going to a restaurant and asking the waitress or the waiter, well, what's their favorite food, and they tell me the chicken strips.
Oh my god, I would
that's never happened to me either.
I leave.
Yeah. I would swing on them.
I leave. Really? I'm like, listen, you need to get me somebody else who has fucking taste buds, or I'm leaving.
Oh hell no.
Damn.
Hell no.
Go ahead. If the like the best thing on the menu is chicken strips, like I'm gonna reconsider I'm gonna like even sitting down, like, but it depends too, because it could just be like that type of vibe, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going and you're sitting down, you know what I'm saying, at a bar and you get bar food, like, you know what I'm saying, it's different. You know what I'm saying, it's different. Yellow or chicken tenders.
I'm still not getting chicken tenders.
Yo, but what if it's some? No. What if it's some fly shit? What if it's like Nashville hot chicken tenders? Like that's some fly shit.
So take the Nashville hot sauce, and put it on some fucking wings. I still don't want your chicken tenders.
That's
the
crazy.
Fuck.
That's crazy. With this customer service stuff, do you take that into your own business?
I try to and shit. I try to incorporate like everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Not everything, but parts of me that can make the business better. And throughout my journey, like working in retail and working in after retail, you know, I became a licensed massage therapist, and I worked at spas. And
hold on.
Yeah.
Slow down.
And I seen your story the other day about spas.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I was sexually assaulted at a massage parlor. That didn't happen.
First of all, there's also, what's that dude's name? The one you always send.
That's exactly where I was going. I was like, hold on,
bro. As soon as he said that, I looked up and I was like, hold on. Is that legal? What that man is doing? Can we bring up a video? Is it legal? I need to know.
Do you know the man that we're referring to? Some may call him a legend. Others may call him a criminal.
I think he's a criminal, bro.
It depends on what spectrum you're on. But the guy we're talking about is the guy who just be sexually massaging these women on Instagram.
Oh yeah, there be a lot of people like that, man. That's like a big thing in Vegas and shit. That's not something that's not something I ever took part in or like uh saw and said like, yo, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? That was never a thing for me.
Now, have
But
you seen his videos?
if I don't know if it's the same exact dude, but I've seen other therapists that have shit like that on socials. Yeah.
So from your experience, are they doing proper technique? Are they doing like shit that's like real?
From my experience, like they are like uh they are performing like certain modalities of massage within whatever the erotic shit they're doing because they are like they do have like flow. You know, a lot of these niggas make whatever the fuck they doing look like it's something. You feel me? Like it look like they went to school for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like although it's like whatever the fuck it is, like although it looks wrong, it looks like these niggas been training to like massage like that. Like somebody taught these niggas to do that. That's what it looks like from my perspective, at least. Like they went to school and
Okay,
or they
so
had a mentor who taught them like that, who taught them that or some shit. Cause like you just, I feel
okay,
like uh unless they just whoever trended that or started that, unless they just like took the modalities of like massage and then incorporated like just sexual shit onto it, you know what I'm saying, which
okay.
is something that could have been thought of as well.
So they were the massage therapist, some kind of massage therapist, masseuse, and they were like, "Yo, let me freak this for the gram." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
for the
let me
gram.
start my own thing.
And I remember when I first saw that, it was a lady that put that one of my clients showed me that shit, which I also found kind of weird. I was like, well, yo, why are you showing me this? But
Oh, hold
she
on.
but
She was now we know why she was showing you that, bro. She was like,
but
yo, do you do this? That's what she was
she was like,
doing.
"Yo, you seen this before?" I'm like, "Nah,
Yo,
I never seen." But she was like, "Oh, she was this funny like lady and shit." She was, you could tell that she lives a fun lifestyle, whatever. That definitely not my type of,
she
not
was
my
like,
type of
is this
a
a, is
vibe
it,
to go there with.
she was like, is this a package that you haven't gave to me?
Yeah,
Like, is this like, you know how some restaurants have a secret menu?
yeah.
Is this part of your secret menu? Like, what's
She's like, "Yo, what's
happening?
the VIP at?"
Yo,
It's in the gangbang.
what?
When I
Yo,
was
so
working at fucking at a Head and Stone, no, at a Massage Envy, bro, for all that when that happened and shit.
yo, the that could be something you can explore in your music too. You get in your sexy bag and then like, oh, my man's a
My
masseuse.
R&B shit.
Yeah, my man's a masseuse. You get in your
Nah,
sexy
yeah.
bag.
I thought about it like when I was doing it, when I was actually active in that field. I'm not as active as I once was, but I was like, yo, how can I incorporate this shit into my music? And it just was like, I didn't even try because I was just like, there isn't no incorporate. I felt like it was cool to me because I love doing what I did because I love helping people and shit. But I felt like you seen Friends,
Mhm.
the show Friends,
My girl don't take it.
Shorty.
My girl don't take it off.
Shorty that she's a massage therapist, but she's also an artist.
Yeah, Phoebe.
Phoebe, yeah. My friends would like fuck around and be like, "Yo, Phoebe," like fuck, when we were younger and shit. Yeah, on some funny shit. But I never actually even seen the show. I just know that character because of we share those same
Yeah,
interests.
that's dope. That's dope. That would be like a further along in your journey. That would be like a callback.
Some
I'm
funny
saying
shit.
that'd be a callback. Like you know how Drake now does he'll lean into the like Drake is gotten like a corny stigma on him now. Like people like have that kind of stigma on him, and
Yeah,
he's done a great job of like just leaning into it. So then he does these like almost like parody videos now, or is him doing like the last one where it was him on the beach with a stomach with a gut. Like he's like an actor now.
mm.
I think that'll be
he's
some fly.
he's like owning up to that in a sense, like that part of
Yeah,
him.
he's like feeding you what like he's feeding you the material. I'm saying for you to like kill him online. He's like feeding it to you, but like it's at the end of the day, it's helping him. Like
His bait. Yeah.
yeah. But I was also saying I think that'll be dope. Like when you like you make a music video and play back like shit in your past, like you know what I'm saying, like from the
Yeah.
beginning, like Miguel Weezy shit, massage therapist, like
Hell yeah, bro.
all the different moments in your life. That should be fire.
That shit's gonna be like I think about that often. Like when I watch like Travis Scott documentary and like Ye's doc, all these people's documentary, I always imagine like, damn, like what would mine look like? In a sense, like it would look crazy. I feel like, and I always been, those who know me know that like I'm the one dude wherever I'm at, like always trying to take pictures of something or like a video of the night. If I'm out at the club, I'm trying to like capture like I'm that annoying dude in my own artistic way. Like I kind of do it in a way where like you don't even notice I'm doing it. I will skate off and do it. You know what I'm saying?
You're the dude who catches me lagging.
Yeah, I'm that dude. Like if you're in my circle and you the dude that be lacking, I'm the dude that's gonna catch you lacking.
Yo, I saw a video hit our group chat, yo. A video hit our group chat.
Buddy.
What happened?
Yo, stop right there.
Let me tell the story, Steven. Chill out. Why you reading my? You think you're reading my mind? Okay. All right. The story's not even about you, bro.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All right. So a video hit the group chat, right? And it was this guy named Fleven, right? This guy named Fleven. Fleven was in there. It was when Fleven had the curly hair, the big curly hair. You know what I mean? And my boy was getting cheeks. My boy was in the club going crazy, and I was like, "Hold on!" This came out of left field too. I was like, "Hold on!" And I don't even think Fleven put it on the chat. Somebody else put it, and I was like, "Hold on, what's going on?" And somebody called my boy lacking. Not even lacking. You was in the game. You know what I'm saying? You was in the game. But
I mean,
was that?
It depends who asked Cleveland if they was lacking or not. But
nah, you was in there, boy. Yo, you know what's funny as hell? In that video, you see Steven doing his thing. He's with Shorty for me. He's doing his thing. I mean Fleven. I'm Fleven.
He on Fleven mode.
Yeah, Fleven was in there doing his thing, and then you see the two dudes that we know him. Two dudes like pointing at him and watching, and you can see dudes hating, bro. Like just by their posture, you can see they was hating, boy.
Damn.
I think the funniest part of Fleven's video is when you watch it. Once he's done dancing, he sits down. He's like trying to regroup.
Bro. It's like Grand Theft Auto. You know Grand Theft Auto when when you like finish something and you just like walk away like it's like a complete energy shift.
Yeah,
that was that. That's just hilarious.
Wait. So how you guys saw this? You guys had like video footage of this?
Somebody was in their artistic bag. You know what I'm saying? And they captured
somebody
the moment. They captured the moment. You know
good people out there doing good things.
You know what I'm saying? Steven, look, they captured that moment for our friend Fleven. So he didn't have to do it. He was busy for me. So now you can relive it. Like, oh, look, this was me and shit, you know?
Yeah,
Fleven was hanging on for dear life, bro.
He was hanging on.
When you watch Fleven walk away in that video, bro, I'm looking for a couch to sit on, bro.
Oh, you had a little wet spot? What happened?
Nah, bro.
My boy was lit.
I was like, where am I, bro?
Oh, he was lit. Damn. You know, I heard this guy say that when he goes on like vacations or he goes anywhere with his group of friends, they have an understanding of like, yo, nobody take pictures of themselves. Everybody take pictures of everybody else.
I don't like that.
And that's fly. You say you don't like that? No. That's fly. It's like those like genuine candid photos of everybody take pictures of everybody else. Like that's everybody's job. Like, don't worry about yourself. Somebody else got you.
Does that apply to boys trip? Like just the homies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't be like. I feel like when I
feel bad for you married people.
Yeah, married people would be like.
Well, no, like you don't catch somebody lacking. I'm not talking about like that.
Oh, okay, but it's okay when it happens to Fleven.
Fleven was living his single life. What you mean? He out here.
Fleven was up.
And it's in the group chat for me. It's not on the gram. Insert video.
Listen, last time that happened to Fleven, it got to his girlfriend.
Oof.
Oh damn.
You remember that?
I don't remember nothing.
Poor Fleven.
Wait, Fleven was out here disrespecting his wifey? No way. That's not the Fleven I know. No way.
It's a good thing Fleven's not Dominican.
Nah, Dominicans don't cheat, bro. We understand that. When I'm sure you've encountered your fair share of like strange moments, you know, in performing or just being in the city. I mean, I see you in the city. You live in the city.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you got some stories for us. I'm sure you got something from performing, from just living in the city, because just living in the city, you're gonna see wild shit.
Yeah. Fuck, yo.
Or like fan
This.
stories.
I got some stories, yo. Uh, there's never, you know how like I feel like there's that stigma of like when you go on stage, like you might forget something or something like that, or if you're not. I was always that person that was like I make sure like if we had a group performance or something, like we rehearsing every day, like for the like if the shit's a month away, we rehearsing every day for that month. You feel me? Like so everybody knows it from like reading it off the back of their hand, and everybody knows each other's parts type shit. You feel me?
Like the
But it was
locks.
this
Like the locks.
exactly.
Yeah.
And there was this one show I did. This is one you once upon a time when I had a fractured ankle and I was on crutches. And there was a show going on at the YMCA in Amboy. And there was a couple people like performing. There was a headliner. The headliner was this guy named I think it was like Pat something, Pat something, Pat the PAT something. I don't know. He was cool though. Shout outs to him. Cool peoples. Pat. And whatever. We were somewhere in like that lineup to perform. Me and my homies at the time. And I had just fractured my ankle not long ago. Came off surgery. Like we had not been rehearsing. Like we were not ready to take the show, but we took the show because we were like, oh, like my boy, like we had like hella girls that were coming from Amboy High to come see us perform or something, and my boys wanted to do these songs that like we just made, that we had just made and never rehearsed. And like, I remember like before every show we would go in the bathroom and like huddle up and like I would say a prayer and shit, like real like humble, genuine shit, and like and like wish us the best and shit. And I remember that one time feeling like, yo, like within that prayer, like it was like God was talking back to me like, y'all niggas ain't ready. And we went out there and like people were like it was three of us, so like my two other homies were forgetting their parts. And that was like my first time ever being in a part of an experience for something like I'm always, when some shit like that happens, I'm in the crowd seeing it happen, or you're like I'm not a part of it. You feel me? Like I prepare so I don't have to like go through that. And then like going through that, after that moment, it was one of those moments where I was like I never want to feel that again. You know what I'm saying? And I was on stage on crutches performing. You feel me? And like Lord and behold, I was the only one that I remember. My part was the hook, so it was the easy part to remember. But like I was the only one that remember the part or whatever. And but I'm on crutches over here and shit, and like everyone's like my, we're young, so like they don't know, like we don't know how to really handle that type of pressure at that time, at this age. So my boys are like both like they don't know what the fuck to do, and I'm handicapped on stage, like yo, literally. I can't even do much. We got all these people that we invited, like our reputation is on the line, and it was just like whack and shit. And
see, that's why they kicked you off the group, because you was the only one out there with your lines on check. You was doing the hook, you had your lines, you was shining, and they forgetting their lines. That's what they was hating.
I love them niggas now. Those are both two of my best friends ever. But like their reason to kick me out, because I remember I was about to fight. It was like I got real like. I'm like, yo, I made the group up. You feel me? I had taken it real personal. And even when this happened, when they kicked me off the group, I was on crutches. And
oh shit! So it was around that time.
Yeah, it was exactly around that time. And I remember they called me. I was in a party, bro, in somebody's basement, in a party, and Amboy party, on crutches, turning up, and I get a call on my BlackBerry. And it was one of them niggas, and it was like, yo, yeah, we just calling you to let you know that we ain't rocking with you like that, and I think it's better if you're not a part of this anymore. And like I'm in the middle of like I'm just having an awesome night, bro. Like you feel me? And this comes up, and I'm like, yo, I don't know if I should like take a Borinquin taxi to this nigga's crib and like beat him with my crutches, or if I should just let it be because this is what God wants from me.
Yeah.
and like I just let it be or whatever. And um, till this, like one of them stopped making music like right away after that, and the other one continued for a while. He was actually featured in my tape in 2015, and then a couple songs after. But I'm the only one who's still actively like making music out of all of us. So it also goes to show a lot. Like that also says a lot as well. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Um, you know, you've seen that video of the guy that's like walking around his house singing "I'll wait for you." Oh, you seen that video of
Some
that guy?
TikTok shit. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Well, that song, the Future and Drake song that has the what's the girl's name? That sings
Thames.
that's
I
Thames.
fuck. I
I
love
fuck with
Thames.
Thames. Yeah, I fuck
Thames.
with Thames. Yeah.
Uh, it was that, and it
Okay.
was like, and there was a video of the guy just walking around his house, like singing that part over and over and over again, and like that was like what it like struck a chord because like a lot of people were just singing that one part, walking around their house.
Mm,
The last few days, I've been walking around the house. I've been
singing that
walking.
shit.
Nah, I was singing "And look at you get it by me." I was
Oh
walking around,
man.
and, and, and my girl was like I've said it so much, and my girl was like, "Yo, you good? Yo, you good, bro?"
She like, yeah, you talking about lo que Dios quiere para ti too much, like.
Yeah. She's like, "Yo, what's up? You trying to say something? Like, what's happening?"
Oh shit, that's what's up though, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for even like I'm like for even like rocking with it to the point where like it's something that you're saying now. You feel me? Like on some.
Yeah, I should
That's
catch you,
kind of
man.
like yeah, like I was never in when I was promoting these reels and whatever, and me pitching the same hook part of the song over and over. Yeah, it's for me to like market that part because it's the catchiest part of the whole song, but it's also because like that's the part that like when I made that song, I made the first verse and I got to the hook. And when I got to the hook and when I make my music, I don't write like come off the top like every bar. Like I'll punch in, I might spit one or two bars, then I'll punch in again one or two bars or one bar, and then I'll just keep going like that the whole session till I get the whole thing done. And I usually when I get to the hook, like if there's a melody, like I can sing out the melody and
Mhm.
without doing too much punching or whatnot. And when I got to the melody, like that shit really like spoke to me in like different levels. And I also remember like feeling after I finished the song that I didn't want any parts of this song, bro. Like, I felt like deleting this shit. Like I'm like, yo,
Right.
the only part I care for is the hook. Like I don't really care for anything else. I'm gonna just delete it. Like just because the beat felt like it wasn't really me, and like it just felt like I just felt like it was like not my brand, too funky. Like maybe I could sell it to somebody or something. Like I was just thinking every other way but me, and like uh fucking yeah, man.
The I remember when because we've had the song for a while. We listened to the song. We intro
Oh
the pod
yeah, said it. Yeah.
we intro the podcast with it. I don't remember what episode it was, but we intro the podcast with it. Because I
Oh
remember
my god,
I
yo,
think
you just reminded me. I'm about to promote that shit like tomorrow. I'm
yeah,
about
I
to
think
put
you
that off the podcast. I still have the screen record on my phone, so I'm about to pull
yeah,
that up.
I think you like teased it, and we were like, "Yo, send that." We listened to
Yeah,
it. I think John was also like, "Yo, I got that shit." And John was like sending it like, "Yo, look."
yeah.
So it's been bubbling behind the scenes before you released it. Um, the You said that hook spoke to you, and Steven, when when you is there anything what I'm trying to say, like, is there anything that you're like, oh, this was meant for me, like this is meant to happen?
Oh heck yeah, bro. I wasn't thinking of putting this song out at all. I was working on this song called Okay or Maybe that I was pushing out a lot. I'm like,
Mm,
okay, or maybe that song.
okay.
I really love that. I love all my music, but I was really focused on that song. And I shot a music video for that song back in January, okay or maybe. And the videographer didn't come through and shit. And I linked with somebody else who was like, yo, I'll help you out. And then we started filming like maybe 2 months ago for okay or maybe again.
Mhm.
And then like maybe 3 months ago actually, and then like 2 months ago, these kids from Germany reached out to me and they're like, "Yo, I had found them like through an artist and shit. Uh, I be like going through Instagram wormholes where I find creatives and I'm like looking at who tagged who, and then I'm like, oh, and then I just keep going and going and going and going and going until I find something that sticks. And their work stuck. These two kids, I like hella of their pictures. I be going through like that Gary V code. His code is like, you like 9 pictures and you comment on 3 of them or something. I forgot some or one.
Mhm.
I forgot he has like a certain code and like networking through IG or whatever. So I'm doing all this shit and they get back to me instantly on some like, yo, I was listening to your reels and shit. Your music is tough, and we go from there to WhatsApp, and now we're like, I'm sending them files of music, and they're like, yo, we're gonna be in New York like in a week or some shit. Like we want to shoot a video for you, send us more music, and we're gonna pick a song. So I sent them like 20 songs, bro, and they pick "Lo que Dios quiere pa' mí," bro, and they don't know a lick of Spanish. These kids, you feel me? They don't know nothing I'm saying. They don't know nothing. You feel me? They were just like, and when I asked them, like, yo, why? They just said that it moved them. That was like their quote. Like it literally, like moved them at that moment, and it still does. And I figure like, yo, if these niggas don't understand nothing I'm saying and it moves them, like I wonder like what the world would think of this when it's out there. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I
hard.
decided like it was time to like if it was like like I said like God be talking in his own ways and shit. So I felt like that was like I wanted to go with OKO maybe. I was really 100% in all into that. Then all that started happening, like from them reaching out, them saying that that was their favorite song, that's the song they wanted to shoot the video for. Them coming from Germany out here, us linking up within like this is all happening with like a month frame, and we link up, we shoot the video, like the video is already scheduled to release the same day the song comes out. Like everything just happened, and it was so organic. It's so like the flow of work was so natural that it was like it was nothing to question. You know what I mean? So it was just like, yo, I think this is my first body of work. Whereas this is my first like full length Spanish record too. So which is why I was like a little like about putting this one out, because I just thought I'd put out like this like hit song. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just thinking like in my head like Bad Bunny vibes or like this other type of
Yeah.
shit where like I have this song that is me. You know what I'm saying? That like nobody sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
in my computer, I have so many songs that are like that, and then these kids from across the world or wherever Germany shine light to that, and I was like, yo, ball game. Like I'm gonna rock out with this, and I'm not gonna put myself in a box. You feel me? If um the plan is to have okay or maybe done next and put that out next, and I'm not gonna like just put out Spanish records or just put out English records out. There's gonna be Spanish records, English records, Spanglish records.
Yeah.
Just me. You know what I mean? I just wanna uh going back to that question you asked earlier, when you asked if if I ever go back to my old work to draw inspiration, like that's one thing that I see when I listen to my old shit, and although it is cringing, a lot of it is when I listen to my early work, I see the foundation of who I was when I started, and that helps me like remember like who I am. You feel me? Like all this like glitz and glamorous shit is just like here today, gone tomorrow, and like the nigga who like the foundation of me is like I feel like raw, and like that's like really key to my success as I keep, it's gonna be like the key to my success as I keep developing.
That's fire. And the like with everything you said, and then tying it into the song, like the hook of the song and the message of the song, and then with the story of these freaking kids, that's insane. Don't speak a lick of
They
Spanish.
don't speak a lick of Spanish, bro.
And they picking the song, and then
They picked
and
that
then
song.
they don't even know what the song is saying, and they pick it,
Yeah,
and then like, have you told them like, yo, this is what the hook says? Like
I
this is
mean
what
they
this
didn't.
song's
Yeah,
about.
I think you know what it is because I sent them the lyrics so that they can uh like frame it as they're editing the video or whatever. So I sent them the lyrics, and I think they might have like translated on Google Translator and seen what it was. Cause I seen that they were intelligent enough to like when I'm like esto es lo que Dios quiere pa me, like they were like they took B-roll of like when I'm like throwing my hands like this, like so that I guess they know that
Okay,
that means I'm praying like or like something with God or something. So I feel
that's
like I
good.
picked they got like the context clues on like
When
little things and shit.
when is that dropping the same day as the song?
Yeah, so the song drops at midnight, August 4th, Wednesday at midnight, so August 4th. Um, and then the video drops that Thursday, but later on in the day, I believe 6 p.m. on YouTube. But I think I'm gonna have like the landing page. I was having issues. I'm still like, I be doing everything for the most part myself in regards to like the marketing and like all this like I finally got my domain back, so vivelajuventud.com is back. Um
No, no.
which is something like I had before, but since I had a while without putting music out, like I just stopped paying for the domain monthly or whatever. But I got it back, and I built this landing page, and I like built this funnel through it where like you can pre-save the song, and then it's supposed to redirect you to this thank you page where you're able to download the song. And unfortunately, as you told me through DM the other day when I
Mhm.
messaged you, it was popping up with that error thing shit, and that was like really like annoying me like these past few days because I'm trying to like really figure it out because I'm running that shit and I'm running ads through it, so I'm like investing bread, but then again, all these like the cost per click is going crazy. Like I'm getting crazy impressions, but then I'm getting charged per cost per click on these ads, but they're not going anywhere because this error thing is popping up. You feel me? But I'm still getting charged by those clicks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm getting like I see like I think there were like 59 clicks on the link, and like in my head, I'm like, I know no one really, unless they opened it on like onto the browser, which I'm
Mhm.
not sure if they did or not. They probably didn't succeed at like getting the song pre-saved onto their shit. So I need to, like, I've been like dealing with that, but yeah,
I want to do a topic real quick before we close out the episode. I want to do another topic, and Steven, you know what a red pill and blue pill is, right? Steve,
Yes.
do you want to explain that? What's the red pill and blue pill before we start?
Well, aren't there? Well, from my understanding, it's two options that you'll have where it changes some sort of outcome, right? Either you go back in the future or right. You're giving me two options, red pill or blue pill, and it changes the outcome of either my future or past, something like that. No,
No, no,
okay.
no,
What the fuck?
no. So,
So what the fuck is red pill, blue pill?
red pill, blue pill is like in regards to the Matrix, right? You want to
yeah,
you're in context.
Oh, I ain't never watched the
Um,
Matrix.
what?
you gotta, especially
Oh
now,
my
as in
god!
like as an adult, you really like grasp the nuances and the yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
like
bro, you gotta watch that one, bro. It's trippy as fuck, but you could definitely fuck. You'll definitely if you like movies, you that's a movie you need to watch. But um one pill being like a um realness in a sense, like actually like seeing things for what they actually are, and like and y- like being conscious within every moment and shit like that. And then the other pill being like the facade, like the life for like superficial, like the fakeness for like, you know what I'm saying, like the bullshit, you know what I'm saying. Do you
yeah,
so you rather like in the movie it's like, do you if you take this pill, everything it kind of reminds me of like like shrooms in a sense. Like if you take this, you gotta see your perspective of life is gonna see it be a little different and shit. And if
mhm.
you decide not to take that and you take this, you'll continue to to see the life as ordinary as you see it already. You feel me? Like so
like
red.
like red
I'm just
pill is get the information. Is like be aware, be informed, like see things what they really are, and then the blue pill would be like ignorance is bliss. Like,
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you asking me?
my question is, there's 2 pills. Which one are you taking?
So one is real and one is ignorance.
Yeah. One is you start seeing things for what it is, better or worse, and in most cases worse. Like you start seeing, like you see corruption, you see like out of the algorithm, right? Let's say life is an algorithm. You're like
So
out of it.
basically,
Bird's eye view.
like going through your girl's DMs.
Yeah.
Why would I want to put myself through that hurt? I'm gonna take the blue pill. I'm gonna ignore everything and be happy.
All right, so red pill is going through your girl's phone. Blue pill is just ignoring it. Just
I'm ignoring all of that. I'm here for a short time, and I'm here to be happy. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You think I'm gonna give a fuck about 100 different people who are probably
Nah.
DMs? Nah.
I think red pill would be like. Will you say red pill will be going through? I don't think red pill will be going through her phone. What do you? But that, I guess it's subjective. But red pill, I guess would be like damn, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I guess I was trying to think of something.
You can see the light of the controversies, basically, right? Like you can see what's real.
It's like if you take the red pill, it's like being a fly on the wall, and you've seen things from like what's really going on.
You know what happens to flies on walls?
Bird's eye view.
You know what happens to birds and flies? Birds get hunted, flies get swatted. What do I want that for? I'm gonna be ignorant. I'm gonna live my happy, fucking very, very short-lived life.
Bliss. You see, me, like I don't know what, but curiosity might kill the cow on this one because I need to know, like, I need to know what's happening. Like, I need to see, yo, am I living is everything a facade? Like, am I living a fake life?
And the funny part is I'm probably the most emotional person here. But like I feel like working in EMS for so long, I don't question things no more. Like I've seen people who come in, they're like, yo, I got this up my ass, and I'm like, don't even tell me. I don't care. Like, just lay right here, wait till we get to the hospital. You good. Don't tell me what you're feeling. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me what's up there. Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get you to the hospital and be happy.
What's the craziest shit you've seen up there?
Not to be quite honest, it's a lot of like kids doing stupid shit, like where they take like cars and like
like Matchbox cars, like little toy cars.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was a kid, I took fucking gobstoppers and I put them up my nose.
Oh, yo, I thought
I had them stuck.
Hey, I thought you was going somewhere else with this, my boy. I thought you was gonna do that shit at your butt. If you're at the end of this, we appreciate everybody for listening. Make sure that before you subscribe, you go and pre-save Lo que Dios quiere pa' mí. I'm going to put the link in the description. You'll send me the link. I'll put it in there so that people can click on it and pre-save the song. Steven, you want to tell the people what's up?
Familia, muchas gracias. Thank you for listening each and every fucking week. Make sure you check out Juventus on whatever it is you got. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Check out the YouTube. We got a whole playlist. Just let that shit rock. I promise you'll enjoy it. Once you're done listening to that, go ahead and hop over to From the Chat Podcast and listen to that if you want to have a good time. But each and every week you can check us on YouTube, Discord. Discord is just a chat with us, to be quite honest. Or if you want to play some video games with me, I'm always there playing some bunch of bullshit. And John, we lied. John's coming back. We wasn't beefing. That we forgot to tell y'all that was a lie. Fuck it. But hey, thank you for listening, Juventus. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, be easy. You never know what God has for you.
Never know.